there, Power Ranger fans, and welcome to the Webcast with Attitude, LR4. I'm your host, Nate, and this is episode 107, Legends of the Morphing Grid. And there is a reason why it is called that. But before we get into that little spiel about why this episode is called that, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-hosts. We got Amanda, wherever she is. She's right over here. There, maybe. Yeah.
What is Beast Morphers again?
For the love of God, I swear to God. We've got James.
Hey guys, what's up? And I just want to say right off the bat, that was probably the best season premiere since RPM. Wow.
Okay.
Really?
And we got Rick.
Oh, food's here.
Howdy. And there he goes.
And he just got his Chinese.
And we've got
okay. Well,
whatever makes him happy.
Good one. It's the chicken.
Okay. And then we have Dave.
Hi, I'm human.
That's good to know.
Well, at least one of us is.
So,
I was
guys,
going to say, what was going to happen if you weren't?
how is everybody's 2019 going? Since we've been we haven't been back. We didn't. Okay, guys, let me just explain before you guys tell me how it was. We were thinking we were going to be coming back in February. Not so much.
But then they're like, psych.
So, yeah. But let me go ahead down the line. How's Amanda? How is your 2019 going?
It's going good. I just found out that in July I'm going to be an aunt to a upcoming nephew.
Congratulations. And what's this? Well.
Oh, and I'm going to Ranger Stop again.
Wait, which one? Ranger Stop and Pop or Ranger Stop?
Yeah, my mom's not letting me go alone in Atlanta alone because she'll be on a cruise that same week. So it's going to be the one in November.
Okay, it's going to be Ranger Stop. Okay, Rick, how's your 2019 going, man?
Well, is it 2020 yet, or do I have to go back to bed?
I don't know. Well, here's Derek. He's here. We'll go back to Derek in just a sec. Dave, how's your 2019 going?
Just still looking for that magic cloud full of money to rain down.
I think we're all waiting for that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, yeah, my 2019 is going pretty good. You know, still working, so that's good. And, you know, I'm working. Yeah, I'm still. I love working there. It's, you know, a really nice environment, nice coworkers. Customers are nice, so that's good. It's always good to be working in an environment that you actually like.
I didn't realize nice started with an R.
Yeah.
You're starting to say something besides nice, and it started with R. Was it going to be real nice?
Yep, real nice. Thank you. There you go. So, anyway, Derek's here too. I'll ask him. Derek, can you hear us? Give us a thumbs up since we see your blinds.
I was like saying, he has the same shutters as James.
Yeah. Are you at James?
Oh my God.
Derek, can you hear us? Derek, are you in another dimension or something? That looks like your room. Yes? No? Maybe? So, yeah, maybe.
Did Desperado take him?
I swear to God, I'm going to hurt you, James.
Oh, no.
So anyway, guys, so we got a lot of topics to cover. And like I said on the Facebook Lives, I did split up some of the topics that originally I was going to have on this episode. But due to the fact is there was so much stuff to talk about, I wanted to cover as much as I can in one episode and then in another episode. So let's get to our polls that I put up on LR4, which you guys have voted. So let me go ahead and pull that up. Let's do that. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Come on, share screen. You can tell it's been a while since I've been doing this. Here we go. Sure. So let's do this. Here we go. Come on. You must share the screen. There you go. Okay. All right. So the first poll that we had in the topic that I made was, would you like to see a cockpit mode in Beast Morphers? 69% of you said yes. 31% said no. And let me tell you how many people that was from the voting.
55. Total.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's look at the votes. I'm trying to.
And I'm pretty sure Nate voted for one of them.
I did not vote any. I never vote on my.
There is a 55 votes thing right next to it.
It says.
Yeah, but we're not good at. I'm not good at math. I can't even tell.
Wait, why does it say 55? Oh, that must have been somebody must have unvoted then, because it says 54 on my phone. But okay, so 37.
What is 31% of 55 votes?
Okay, wait, hold on.
Someone fucking calculator.
Okay, so 37 voted yes, and 17 voted no.
I don't have a calculator.
So, you know, I mean, I don't know. Guys, I don't know who voted from here, but what do you guys think, in your opinion? Let me start with Amanda. Amanda, what do you think of an idea for, like, cockpit mode and all that stuff?
Why are you starting with me?
Because you're at the end of over there, okay? Women should go first.
I still have my wits about Beast Morpher still.
Okay. Well, I was asking, should there be a cockpit mode? As in, you know, because I mean, I know the episode just premiered. They haven't, you know. What do you think? Just give us your answer.
If they have one, then I would like to see it.
Okay. Derek. He's like, please don't talk to me. I'm trying to figure this out. There we go. So, Derek, would you like to see?
What do you want? Sounds like he's so
Derek. Yeah. Derek, would you like to see a cockpit mode in Beast Morphers?
I don't give a shit if there's a cockpit or not, but I don't need any of those stupid specialty. Hey, we got super suits just to sit in the cockpit.
Yeah. Okay. James, what about you, man?
As long as it's not a gray back wall again, like it's been since Samurai, I'm good with them.
Okay, Rick, what about you, man?
Honestly, not for the main Megazord, but maybe for an Ultra Zord combination. Kind of like Ninja Storm. How the individual Zords were used even in the Megazord mode, but when they did the full-out Ultra Zord mode, they all sat in the same cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they could do a cockpit for the Ultra Zord and do something special there, or just whenever they go to Ultra Zord, they all have to be in power-up mode.
Okay, well that makes perfect sense.
So, I mean, it at least uses outside suits, inside Megazord. Gives more use for it.
Right. Okay, what about you, Dave?
Can it be used outside the cockpit? That is actually about my real question. Like, I don't want to see just the cockpit mode. If it could be like used in battle, that like in combat, then I
agree.
That.
Didn't they have some behind the scenes photos of them actually in like a power up mode outside of the Megazord?
Well, we will get into that a little later. So we'll just wait because there's something in Toy Fair that they released. So let's stick with this for now.
Video? Yeah.
But anyway, so all right, next poll we had which. Now this is going to be a little later, but we're gonna talk about this anyway. Which color do you think the 6th Ryu Soldier should be?
And this is a shocker.
Is going to be. All right. So 80. So okay. Apparently somebody else unvoted again. I don't understand what the heck's going on. It's like nope, not gonna go for that vote anymore.
Oh,
so anyway, according to so anyway, apparently what I have on here is I have something different on here, but anyway, it says 80%. Well, right. I'll just tell you what it says on my phone. 79% gold, 21% silver. Because on this, I put this up here, and then somebody decided, oh nope, I want to change my vote in the last minute. So, but here's how many people voted for gold. 31 people voted for gold, and 8 voted for silver. Now I'm just going to go down the line here. Okay, you just tell me the color. What 6th Ranger color would you like to see in Ryu Soldier, which is the next Sentai series? Amanda, we're going to start with you again.
I know nothing about this, so I'm going to have to pass it to the next person.
Okay, Derek?
He froze.
He gone bye-bye.
Derek's like literally in the. he's so conflicted that he can't even. He's standing.
No, this reminds
He's
me.
not frozen. I see slight movement. He
This
just
reminds me of like the scene from Unfriended.
Yeah, he's frozen because
Evox got him.
Evox. Yep. Okay, James, let me go to you then.
Okay, this is going to be out of left field, but guys, I got a funny feeling it's going to be gold, and if I'm right, I want $1 million.
Yeah, right. Okay, Rick.
Well, I mean, considering Dino theme, Dino swords, they're inserting item into the sword. It's Karuger all over again, so we know it's going to be gold just based on the fact that Karuger had gold. Now, we will probably still get a silver. We'll probably still get, the rest of the rainbow lineup because they'll probably go for a 10. Or they'll outdo themselves and go, hey, you know what? We had 13 in one season. Or no, 12. So they'll go 13.
Yeah, no, actually, was it 13? Yeah, it was 12. No, maybe.
Yeah,
no.
It was 12.
Are you
because
sure?
Orion was number 13, and he wasn't a Ranger, it's just a Zord. So, yeah.
Okay, I can't. All right, anyway.
So, it is 12 Rangers because they did an additional 3 on top of the 9 that the theme song actually in the legend told about. But, yeah. So, they'll probably go for 12 or 13 or 10 or, one of those numbers.
They had it was 11, and then they had
Phoenix.
We're not talking about
12.
Phoenix. We're talking about Dino Charge.
Oh, no. Dino Charge had 10. Karuger ended up...
No, they had 11.
Because of Death Ruger. But I'm saying the main team lineup was 10 for that season.
Oh, yeah, you got 10.
Ranger had 12.
Okay. So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we'll probably get them all, but gold will fall in Karuger.
So, yeah, all right. Dave, color? Which color?
I'm gonna go with James and bet $1 million that it's gonna be gold. I just have this sneaky feeling.
What is this? The Price is Right? Jesus.
Hey, I still watch that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with gold as well. Not to say I have anything against silver, but you'll find out what the color is when we get to that point. So anyway, next up we got another poll, which was we're going back now to the we're going back in time to 2018. We're in 2019. What am I doing? 2018. What was your favorite moment in 2018?
That's basically a kick in the face, this poll.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. Okay. So 35% of people said Beast Morpher cast reveal, and 65% said Master Morpher reveal. And let's see how many people voted. Let's see. 21 actually voted for Beast Morphers. 39 voted for the Master Morpher reveal. So, all right, out of all of us, let me go with Amanda. Amanda, which one would you have picked?
Master Morpher.
Okay. Oh, you getting your mother. Okay. James?
It would have to be for me personally, since I'm not really a big, Morpher guy. This and the original MMPR Morpher, the only Morpher I own. And the fact that the Beast Morpher one, I was there with you lovely people, minus Dave, since you were at the Wild Force panel at the same time. But,
yeah.
Well,
No,
technically, I left after they showed the 3 main. I didn't know until later that Mike Chad trained one of these 3 cast members.
Okay. So, James, Beast Morpher? Beast Morpher?
Yeah, Beast Morphers.
All right. Rick? It is a big toss-up, I think, in my opinion.
I mean, honestly, I can't. They were both good moments.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you considering the reveal of the Master Morpher? The actual crossover episode, or Jason David Frank putting it up on his
Just revealing it in the episode itself and saying the name. No, we did.
That actually was awesome. So if we're going based off of the episode reveal, I kind of do have to actually lean more towards the Master Morpher.
Okay. Dave, what about you?
Well, I would have said Master Morpher, but just because, like, just now seeing the episode and actually being there, James didn't see me, but I was, like, a few seats behind you and to the right, the Beast Morpher cast reveal.
Something about the Beast Morpher cast, though. Nate, remember in the hallway on our way down from the hotel room?
Oh yeah, when
we ran into
stalking the two male cast members.
And I remember that
you have been punished.
You guys, you
have been punished for that comment. Yes, Rick and I did run into Jazz and Rory. I actually did run into.
I know exactly which room they were in.
And I actually got to say hi to Jackie Sislowski, but I didn't get a picture with her. So that was one of my mistakes. Like, I should have got a picture with her, but I didn't want to bother her because she was probably busy talking. She was talking to people, so I didn't want to bother her. Anyway, so yep. So the next poll we got, which is we're in 2019 now. So what do you look forward to seeing in 2019? 75% of you voted for Beast Morphers. 35% voted for Ryu Soldier. Now let's see how many people, what the number of vote was. So 39 was Beast Morphers and 21 was Ryu Soldier. So let me go ahead and go to Amanda. Which one would you have picked? And I think I already know which one you would have picked.
Actually, around that time, I wouldn't have picked either.
Okay. All right. There you go. There's an honest answer for you. James?
Being that we're already past Beast Morphers, the one I'm looking forward to is Ryu Soldier by default. But at the time that the poll was made, I would have to say it probably was a little more Beast Morphers.
Okay. You said you're going towards Beast Morphers?
Yeah, back when this poll was made, that was the one I was more hyped up for. Now it's more Ryu Soldier, obviously.
Okay, so all right. I mean, it can be both. It doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't say mine. Mine was, with the Beast Morpher cast from the past one. Yeah, I was happy. The reveal was really good. And then, definitely the Master Morpher reveal is really good too. Anyway, let's go to Rick about this poll. Rick, by you, which one do you choose?
I mean, at the time of the poll, I was more interested to see what they were going to do with Ryu Soldier. Now, I am actually more interested in Beast Morphers.
Yeah, that's a big coin. That's a big toss-up right there. Dave, what about you, man?
I'm going to stick with my vote. Ryu Soldier all the way.
Yeah.
Ryu Sentai, Ryu Soldier.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, both of them, I picked both because they're,
Hey,
I like to see what they're going to do with. I like to see what they're going to do with Beast Morphers now that it just premiered yesterday. I like to see because it looks.
Ain't no choosing to.
So Ryu Soldier, I look forward to see. Ryu Soldier, I look forward to seeing how they do that too. So.
Oh yeah, I mean.
So.
The thing is, when it comes to Ryu Soldier, I do think that a lot of it's going to be a Courageous ripoff. Which is sad.
Well, it tells you they ran out of ideas. So anyway, next poll.
It's not that they ran out of ideas. They turned around and said that dinosaurs are popular. So let's do another dinosaur theme instead of doing something else to kind of put a little more space in between.
Right. So anyway, the next question that I put up there, this was January 9th of this year. What do you think Tronic will be in Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Foot Soldier? 30% of you said Foot Soldier. 70% said Monster of the Day. Now let me go ahead into the votes right here. Let's see. 13 voted for Foot Soldier, and 31% voted for Monster of the Day. Amanda, let me go with you. Which one would you think would be called Tronic?
Probably the Monster of the Day, because there's no way in hell they would call Tronics those things in like pink leotards.
Okay, James, what about you, man?
I'm going to go with Tronics for the Foot Soldiers because Amanda, hate to spoil it for you, but that is the name of the Foot Soldiers.
Yeah. You'll find out.
Why is tonight making me look like the asshole?
You'll find out at the end to see if James is right. I mean, when we get closer. So, Rick, what about you, man? Which one would you have picked?
Now, knowing the answer or then?
Then. Let's go by then. Let's do that, yeah.
Because at the time, Tronic did actually sound more like it would be a monster, but not the one that you have imaged there.
Yeah.
I
had to think of something, to put up there. Dave, what about you, man?
I placed my bets on Foot Soldier.
Yeah. With me, back then, I always thought Tronic would have ended up being a Foot Soldier. But also at the time, I thought maybe Monster of the Day. But, since how they're doing the names of the monsters, I went with Foot Soldier. So, all right, next vote was, what would you like to see be included in the Power Rangers Lightning Collection? And we're not just talking about figures and everything. 65% of you said morphers and role-playing items. 35% of you said Megazords. So let's see what the vote number was. 24 was for morphers and roleplay, and 13 was for Megazords. Now, Amanda,
like it's a supposed to be the Megazord image you have there. It looks like that's what the Legacy Shogun Megazord should have looked like.
Yeah.
The one that we didn't get.
Yeah. Okay. Amanda, let's go with you. What would you have voted out of this if you would have gotten something like, let's say if they did I'm just giving you an example, okay? If they did something with Lightspeed Rescue, would you have gotten move more towards the morphers and roleplay items or the Megazord? Which one would you have choose?
The roleplay items.
Okay. All right. Let's see. James, what about you, man?
I already mentioned I'm not really a morpher kind of guy, so I got to go with the Zords.
Okay. Wow. All right. Rick, what about you, man?
I always considered the Zords as part of the role play, so I mean, yeah. I mean, considering I consider them part of the role play, it's all one.
Maybe we can get a Samurai Megazord that actually folds like the Japanese version does.
All right, Dave.
Yeah, but in the case, they might sell Zord individually.
Yeah. Dave, what about you, man?
I am honestly hoping for the morphers and roleplay. I like me some swords and stuff.
Okay, with me, I mean,
I want a Shogun Megazord.
I definitely went with both. I definitely went with both because it would give them more opportunities since how they're doing the Lightning Collection. It would be nice to see that way they don't have to pay attention just to Mighty Morphin. They could also branch to other seasons as well during the time and and do morphers like that. So Megazord. So I went for both. All right, next topic. We've got let's see. The Shout Factory Super Sentai DVD box set. And that is Hurricaneger, which will be released in March, sometime in March of this. We don't know the exact date, but I'm sure it's on pre-order on Amazon and also shoutfactory.com.
Well, if the official release date is in March, it will be released within the next 28 days. So be prepared.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So who here
would be in the next 28 days?
So who here actually?
Third, so it wasn't the first, second, or third. So that only leaves 28 more days.
Yeah. So who here actually collects the?
You mean these?
Okay.
We know who now.
James. So, yeah. I mean, also, there's always a possibility that they would sell these in FYE because me and Rick have been to FYE before, and I've seen them actually.
It's more like it is more likely they're in FYE.
Ranger and Gal Ranger. No, not Gal Ranger. It was
Car Ranger, Jew Ranger, Die Ranger, Cock Ranger.
Didn't they have the one that was that Galaxy was based off of?
Yeah, Gingaman. Yep.
Gingaman. That's what I was trying to say.
They released every season from Jetman, which is the year before Mighty Morphin, and up until now, Hurricaneer.
Wait, they didn't.
No. I was saying what the FYE actually had.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny because, yep. If you guys have a Roku or some type of, like Amazon stick or whatever, I think they have the Shout Factory app, which includes the seasons that are out right now for Super Sentai, Jetman up to Gal Ranger. So,
yeah.
You guys...
Well, the thing is, their website also has some of the seasons up on it for free streaming as well.
Yeah, so guys, if you want to check that out, go there. Or if you want to just get them a physical copy, do that. Or if you want to do both, do both. But yeah, I do like how Shout Factory's doing this. Now, considering Hasbro now owns the rights to doing Power Rangers, question is, will they I'm sure Shout Factory,
Shout Factory probably has a contract with Toei.
Yeah.
Which means Hasbro is not involved.
True. So
no, actually they would be, because
Toei
Shout has talked about it. Yeah, because Shout has talked about that. They went through Saban for Jew Ranger on up. For Jetman, they had to do just Toei because that wasn't obviously adapted in PR. So Hasbro is still involved. But Hasbro does have like the complete series of G.I. Joe and Transformers and stuff like that through Shout Factory. So I think they have a good relationship with them.
I could go ask. The Hasbro headquarters is like in my neighborhood.
All right, I'm on my way.
No, because Hasbro headquarters is actually located here in Rhode Island.
So
yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
So next up, we've got the another topic called New Spd Team Revealed. I'm not gonna say any names of the actual identities of these because we're saving that for Rick's topic. So, but here we go. These are the new Ranger teams from SPD. We've got a female blue SPD Ranger, and then we still got two female yellow and pink, and then we also got a new Ranger in the background, which is really interesting. Now, Rick, I want to let you reveal the name, not the character, but the Ranger name of that Ranger back there. Right here.
You know how long it's been since I've actually read that comic?
Yes, but it wasn't actually in. I don't think it was actually in the comic, but anyway, okay, I'll just go ahead and say it. That was Deca Ranger. Really, that's his name, Deca Ranger.
It's a coincidence.
It's only
coincidence. I think not. So
the new Power Ranger, Deca Ranger. Na, 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 na.
Which Deca is 10. So
it works.
Yeah.
So yep.
Deca Ranger was 10 Ranger. They didn't have 10 Ranger.
So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. I just wanted to reveal this little lovely picture we got before Christmas. It was like kind of like a holiday card they made representing the new team of SPD.
That
just
really
cool.
cool.
Rick.
In the comic.
Yep.
You just wanted Rick to meet Rick.
Oh, that's right. There we go. I forgot. Yep. There he is. That's what his name is. Deca Ranger right there. I forgot that I had that in there. So, yep, there he is, guys. Deca Ranger.
Yeah, totally a coincidence.
Yep. And also, next up, we're going to talk about Funko, which is this guy right here. And I'm going to pull Rick up so he can go.
Considering he's using my actual image.
Actually, that wasn't your image. That was somebody else's. It's almost like your image, but
isn't that a picture Rick sent you?
No, it actually wasn't his image. It was somebody else's that looked similar to his image.
I'm pretty sure that was mine.
Because I found it on Power Rangers now.
Well,
So there you go, guys. That is out now. And how many of those are limited, Rick, if you could tell us?
well, I mean, they can physically see the big giant sticker on the front there that says limited to 30,000.
Yeah.
But unless they're blind, then they just heard. So, you know, hey,
I'm blind.
for all of our blind fans, please keep listening.
So
We
guys,
love you.
Now,
No, it's like
some
so
people
small
have.
in that picture.
As for those that can see, how dare you not watch this blindfolded?
Yeah, it says
Some of us are too ugly for the camera.
PX preview exclusives. They're
Okay,
limited
not
to 30,000 copies of these Lord Draken Funko Pops. So, guys, if you go to like GameStop, or I think some people have actually been finding it at FYE. So guys, definitely.
I got maintenance for big prices.
So yeah, if you guys haven't found it yet, definitely keep an eye out for it. It's definitely good for your collection. I don't have one, but good luck for you guys to find this lovely Funko Pop.
And if you do find one, if you find two, remember the mail one to P.O. Box number 726. Hold on. It is Cincinnati, Ohio.
There's still some here in Rhode Island.
70833. P.O. Box. What I just said, Cincinnati, Ohio. And yes, that is made up. So do please.
Just use Nate's address.
Yeah, no. So anyway, okay, next up, we are going to talk about the new Sentai series, which is called Ryu Soldier. And here's a look at their main Megazord, or main Robo.
Actually, I think it's the Megazord. I think they actually, the way they're doing it is that actually is the Megazord.
And then it just combines, yeah.
And then
so guys,
the main Megazord is red sword, and then the other Rangers are just armor.
Yeah, so guys, if you look at this is what in the corner you can see the
it looks like I can put Legos
Ryu
on
Soul
there.
Red.
Ryu Soul Red.
Ryu Soul
Red. Yep. Yep. And those are called Ryu Soul. Thank you. I mean, I'll say this. I don't dislike the look. Do I think? Thank you. Do I think they should have just, kept going, went with something more different than dinosaurs? Yes. But that's not the case, apparently.
They should have gone Dragon Thief.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking
That's
Dungeons and Dragons originally.
And then they're like, oh, by the way, it's dinosaurs.
It's because they're in. That's because they're in Olympic money. The show might be cancel mode.
They've always been in.
So, guys, there's a look at that, and then we got some more pictures.
I am not a fan of the Lego heads, but hey, if they actually fit Legos, I can actually build my own attachments. So, yay.
So right here, we've got the blue Ryu Soul Blue and Ryu Soul Pink, and their mechas, which is based on a Triceratops and an Ankylosaurus. So that's they actually combined to make separate armors and everything, and also all together in 3. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I mean, I do like how they're doing this. It is interesting. That's for sure.
Same as
I thought that was the Magic Dial Fighter. I was hurt for a second.
And then right here we've got a good look at the one of the Ryu Soul with which looks like down there like an armor up mode, kind of like right down here if you can see that. It's kind of like basically it's kind of like armor on basically.
Yeah. Each one basically has its own ability to give the user.
Yeah. And then next up, we've got to look at the Black Ranger and the Green Ranger, Which this one, I don't know which one this is. They said it was a Stegosaurus, but I think it's a different dinosaur. But then this one, they have the saber-tooth tiger in this one. So that's interesting.
I just find the cast, like, why is he holding a castle on his back?
I think that's just like a spiked drill or something.
It is, but it like with the promo images, it just like kind of seems like it's just a giant castle.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I do like with the saber tiger that it's showing that, hey, we're not just reusing Kyuger. Sorry, couldn't say it for a second. I want to say Q Ranger there.
Yeah.
Kyuger. Yep. Oh, look, we got a saber tiger ranger, just like Jew Ranger. We got an evil suit, just like Zeltrex was an Abba Ranger.
So here we go, and then we have the changer, which is the Ryu Soul Changer, I think, or the Ryu Changer, maybe.
It's David approved.
I think it's a wrist. And guys, for those of you that like wrist morphers better than wrist changers than handheld changers, well, there you go. We're going back to the wrist changer, and also they got the weapon. We got the weapons right here. The weapon right here, which is a sword, obviously.
And
then right here,
separate.
we get some demonstrations of how to use the Ryu changer and what they're going to do in the show. And so
it's Gokaiga.
As you guys can see, I'm trying to get through this as much as possible so we can get to the next thing.
So we can get to what you guys are hoping
Yeah,
for.
so there's the sword. It's the same aspect. You can put the Ryu soul into the mouth of the sword, and then So yeah, I mean, I think this is a cool gimmick. I like the gimmick
of the sword.
Yep, and then we have a little bit of look at the little special edition Ryu soul right there. And here's a good look at the actual design from the show. So those are really cool right there. Little cool image right there.
The red does kind of look orange in some of these pictures.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I see that too.
And here we go. There's that.
Maybe we won't. Oh no, they did list him as red. Never mind.
Yep, there you go. And that is when it premieres, guys, right there, March 17th. So, guys, definitely keep an eye out for that. And here's a look at the villains. Oh, boy. Looks like freaking slime monster. And then a tank thing.
It's like something from the Mushroom Kingdom on acid.
It's the poison mushroom.
You heard, Amanda. She's going to stick with that. And here are the foot soldiers, which I think is pretty. They look pretty cool.
Is this from medieval times?
They're based on knights.
Yes, this is medieval times, Amanda. We're going back like a few.
And here is one of the monsters that's going to be in there. So that's pretty cool. I like that. And here's a look at the cast. He looks so happy. Let's zoom in on Black.
Bamba in the over to the right. It's like
he's
just not happy. He's not happy to be there.
He's like, I don't want to be here. Leave me.
There always has to be.
So these two, the green and black, are going to be brothers. What I've read, and
just like I don't get paid enough to be here.
So yeah,
and
guys.
Blue's like, I'm basing it on my mentor.
Dave, what are the names of the characters in the show? Could you go and tell us?
I forget. I know blue is Melt, black is Bamba, I believe, and then I forget green, pink, and red though.
Okay.
But like blue is Melt. I'm like, are we going into verbs for names?
Yeah. So anyway, we still got some more Ryu Soldier stuff to go through, and here's the next thing. We got a armor up, a battleizer, or whatever, power up armor for red. Of course, why not?
I'm shocked that they revealed this, something like this so early, though.
Well,
maybe it's gonna be early. Maybe like third episode, he's gonna get it.
You know, they've done this in the past. They've always revealed a lot of early ones so far. And guys, to that poll that we were talking about for what color is going to be the sixth Ryu
Soldier.
Gold! It's going to be
Where's
gold!
my money?
And would you notice that he also
got $1 million.
Like,
He's got the same design as the gold Dino Charge Ranger and Kyruger.
yes.
It's just what?
Where's my money?
Now, granted, his changer is going
I
to
think
be
it looks more like Streaking Gold / Samurai Gold.
It's like a dark version Ranger of gold and like navy.
Now here we go. So
Also,
this
look
so
at
right
the
here.
Morpho. If that fin folded down, it would be.
No,
So here
wait,
we go,
wait.
guys.
Weird part is
This right here, that's his changer. The blaster is his
Would you
changer.
look at that? The key actually goes in the back of the gun.
I think it's kind of funny that they changed it up where the main 5 get the wrist changer, and this guy gets a blaster changer.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a switch up. And here's a look at his weapon, which is
tall.
Yes.
Which combines with his morpher, apparently.
Yep.
And apparently the blade moves back and forth based on imaging.
Now I do like. I mean, you know, as much as this is basically like a carbon copy of Q Ranger.
Kyruger Gold.
Oh, sorry, not Q Ranger. Kyruger. Sorry. So yeah, but you know, well, what are you gonna do?
What can you do? We don't.
To be
have
fair, they're taking elements from all Dino teams.
No, here
Like, I mean, if they were going to do that,
I'm not
this
sure if it's
would be a
coincidence,
Green
but-
Ranger with a Dragon Shield and have a Dragon Zord.
I'm not sure if it's coincidence, but every decade there's at least one Dino team. Like within every decade, like 2000 to 2010, 2010 to 2020, they at least have one episode of a Dino team in there.
Yeah.
Like of a new Dino team in there. So
See you in the next 10 years then.
Yeah.
Actually,
guys-
wasn't it only like 6 or 7 since Koiger?
Now,
That was
guys.
like 2013.
I don't know.
So yeah,
I don't know like how it's going.
There's
but I
your
heard,
look.
like something like that.
Yeah. So there is your look at everything we're gonna get from Ryu Soldier
So far.
so far. Yep. So guys, keep an eye out for that as we post
And
more
up
later
in the
on.
one corner, it does look like there's some sort of like dragon-like morpher.
Well, it looks like it.
Yeah.
So here we go. And now it's time for the moment we've been waiting for, and everybody else, the Toy Fair 2019 Power Rangers Hasbro booth.
Oh, I thought
So-
we were about to discuss Beast Morphers. No, I'm
We
kidding.
But yes,
technically
we
are.
are. Technically,
We are.
yes.
Yeah, technically.
Here are the look at the Zords that will be revealed later this year. Some will be revealed in spring. Some of them will be released in spring. Some of them will be released in fall. So let's go ahead and go into the individual. This is the display right here. But we get a closer look. So here's a look at the
Excuse me, while I die.
A helicopter.
we got the this is the Beast Chopper converting Zord.
Choppa.
Wait, what did
Beast-
you
Jackrabbit.
wait,
It's
what
called
did
the-
you just call it?
It's called the Beast Chopper.
They couldn't come up with a better name.
Beast Chopper converting Zord. That's what it's called. The
Got to the Beast Kappa.
converting Zord.
Wait,
Yep, that's
let me
what-
try
I
it.
thought you
Let me
said
try this.
Birdie.
No, don't try, Amanda.
Gotta get to the beast.
No. No, don't. Stop it. So yeah, there it is in its
Get
chopper
to the
mode and
Beast
helicopter
Chopper.
mode. So and then here we go with it has 2 different modes. So that's good. They're actually doing them in individual modes. So it goes from vehicle mode to jackrabbit mode. So that's pretty cool.
Because
I like that.
you
How is that a jackrabbit?
A bunny.
Because look at the ears. The ears are right there. If you look, hold
I
on.
don't see any ears.
The ears are the freaking propellers right there. See that?
Then lift its ear up.
Well, because they flop down. Jackrabbit. Dude, doesn't. What the? Man.
I don't know, but they should just let that as rabbit.
So yeah.
Who knows?
Because
We'll never
rabbit
understand that.
power.
Well, the thing is, they're actually releasing these individually instead of all together in one pack. So that's going to be a different. So this is going to be totally different. And we actually get a first look at the Rangers that will be joining them later on, Silver and Gold's Zords. So here we have the Beast Jet Converting Zord, which belongs to the Silver Ranger. And here is a look at his, then we have the Beast Jet Converting Zord in Scarab mode. So yeah.
Do the horns point?
Beetleborgs!
Are the horns coming to a point?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
But they look like they got hinges on them though.
I gotta say, I do like that we actually got these early, early look instead of just waiting later. So that's really cool. And all 5 Zords come together to make the Beast X Ultra Zord. Oh my God, that thing's massive. So you can understand why.
Japanese version.
You can understand why you have that. You want to get that?
Here.
Yeah, you don't want to pick that up, do you?
I don't want to move the stuff in front of it.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, guys, that is going to be what the combined version of the Beast. Oh, Derek's here!
Yay!
Derek, we missed you. Wait. Derek's here.
Derek's
here to
still
save the
deciding to play dead for a second.
Well, because he was trying to figure out the thing on his phone because his camera was giving him grief on his laptop. So yeah, there's the look of the. These Zords are going to be individually released. So guys, I like the look of the Beast X Ultra Zord. And right next to it, if you guys can see that, you got the
Gorilla.
Yep, the gorilla right next there. Oh, look, he's back. Look, there we go.
Which is pretty much like high stance mode because it doesn't normally stand up like that.
Yeah.
You know, so, watch Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Derek, since you're back, and you can discuss this with us now. Let's see where you are. There you are. What do you think of the look of what we so far saw, the toys of the Zords? Derek's like, I don't know. Can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, Derek. You. Is your name Derek?
I didn't hear that part, and I haven't seen shit. I just got this thing working.
Okay. So here are the look of the Zords that we got so far, and this is what they're going to be put together. This is how they're going to look when they're all put together. The Beast X Ultra Zord.
Huh.
What do you think? Just by looking at this so far.
It looks bulky and weird. The standalone Zords look small, but I don't really have anything to compare them to.
So.
I will once I get these, so I can compare them with the Japanese ones.
Yeah, here's a better look at the Beast X Ultra Zord. So yeah, I got to tell you, Hasbro is pulling out all the stops with these Zords. That's pretty cool, actually. I look forward to seeing this in person.
I think they're keeping a lot of
Megazord head on the weapon.
Yep, and there we go. And then now we're going to be getting into the other converting Zord, which is the Beast Wheeler converting Zord. It's in Gorilla mode, and then it has its semi mode.
Real quick,
can
we really call that the Gorilla mode?
It is a Gorilla mode, but it's funny because actually,
the Japanese one is actually still hunched over.
Yeah. So also, but if you look right here, I think they might, with the box in the background, that's the look at the packaging. It looks like he possibly can hunch over in some shape or form.
Oh, good.
But I do love the look of what they're doing with these individual Zords and how they're releasing them. Okay. And now then we're going to be getting to get a good look at the Beast Racer converting Zord, and this one has 3 different modes, which we got the robot mode, we've got the Cheetah mode, and then we got the Racer mode.
Speaking of the Cheetah mode, it is much fatter than the Japanese version.
It looks pretty much the same. It looks like almost the same. Like they just pretty much just took it and just put like their own like maybe a few color differences. Like there wasn't as much black in the car mode, right?
No, the car mode had black on the front there.
Oh, okay.
As for the rest of it, I'm not 100% sure. It's in its Ultra Zord form right now.
The tail looks a little bit different on the Cheetah form, but that's about it that I can notice.
The tail is different, but the rest of it kind of looks just
well,
like
the car mode should have the sword as the fin on the back of the car, which
I'm sure
look like they're doing that there.
No, if you look in the packaging, it looks like they do have it right there. If you see it right here.
Yeah, but I'm talking on the toy itself.
Right, but I'm sure that will give you the option to do that. They're just showing.
It does look like there is the attachment on it, so maybe.
Yeah. So here we go. And there, let's go this. And now here is the full assembled Beast X Megazord, which will be with all the 3 main Rangers Zords, yellow, blue, and red. So there's that. And then we got to get and then also
close to the Japanese version, so that's actually pretty good.
Yep. And then here we go. Let's see. Next up, we got to get a look at the Gold Rangers Zord, which is the Beast Wheeler. No, not Beast Wheeler. Is it Beast Wheeler? No, that was the Gorilla. The Gorilla was the Beast Wheeler. Beast Wheeler Zord. This is the Beast Wrecker Converting Zord. Wrecker Converting Zord. So it has a robot mode, just like the Red Ranger's Zord does. It has there's the robot mode right there, and then they have a construction mode, which wrecker mode they call it, and apparently there's a mode called Mantis mode. So I guess they're changing the name to Mantis instead of Beetle, because the silver is a Beetle and the gold's not a Beetle, I guess. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, that might just be mistranslation.
Because isn't in the Sentai his is like a Japanese like Kabuto beetle? So maybe that's why the American would know that.
Kabuto beetle, yeah, that was silver, and then the gold was rhinoceros beetle. So we'll find out later, probably in episode 8 or something, or 9.
But then again, they did that with RPM 2, where like the whale Zord became a shark, the dog Zord became a wolf.
Actually, no, they kept the whale Zord a whale. They didn't.
Oh no, I meant dolphin. I meant green was a dolphin. Sorry, I got the wrong one.
The orca? You mean the orca? The one that became a shark? Yeah, the green one. Yep, I know what you're talking about. So, yep. And then here is the look at the Beast X Ultra Zord. This is the figure that they'll be releasing that actually makes lights and sounds. So this one's going to be, let me see. I'm going to look on here.
Oh, it's like play school version.
Yeah. No, it's not a play school, dude. This is actually still Bandai. And no, not Bandai. Sorry, Hasbro. We got to let Bandai go.
Bandai got kicked out the door.
Yeah, I got to let them go, Nate.
I do like it.
They're gone.
I do like what they're doing. Where if you're a person who likes the changing of the Zords, like putting them in their individual form and then changing them into the Megazord, you got that version of the toy. But if you just want an accurate, looks like on the show version with lights and sounds, there you go.
Yeah, this one, this is going to be $34.99 in store. So guys, if you want to get this, and this will be coming out in fall of this year, so guys, keep an eye out for that. And so yeah, there's the box, and it's got like 30 plus electronics and sounds. So yeah, it's pretty cool that they actually have that. You know, something fun for the kids and collectors. And then on the bottom, and right here, we've got some role-playing items, which are right there. And then we've got the masks, the assortment of masks, which are for the Red Ranger and Blue Ranger, which are those freaking masks that probably... And look, they finally have a visor to it. Took them a while, but they have it. So those are going to be... I'll go back to the price point of the... let me do the price point of the Zords. The Beast... the ones that actually have 2 different modes, the dual converting Zords, they're calling them, are $24.99. They're going to be released in the fall, which that includes the Wheeler, Chopper, and Jet Zord. And then the, whatchamacallit, let me go down. The triple converting Beast Zords are going to be the Racer and Wrecker, which is going to be $29.99. That'll be released in the fall as well. So, guys, you're going to have to wait on the Zords to come out. So, yeah, I mean, gives you something to look forward to. And then we've got the Cheetah Blade. So, yeah, it looks nice. And it's funny because actually what I saw in an interview for Beast Morphers, for an interview for the Beast Morpher toy line, these are actually going to be in the show. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good. We're not getting just random weapons that are not even going to be included in the show.
I mean, we saw the little Cheetah Blaster thing in the promo images in Megazord cockpit. So maybe it's the new Megazord control.
Yeah, this one is, like I said, the Cheetah Blade. It's going to be $12.99, and it's going to be released this spring. So it'll be out with some of the toys that are coming out in the spring. And this one is going to be this is the Cheetah Beast Blaster, and this is going to be $19.99. And guess what, guys? You see in the back, Nerf. So we actually got our first Power Ranger Nerf gun.
Yay!
So that's pretty.
First official Power Ranger Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's right. Official.
I hope they go back now and make a Blade Blaster one and whatever, the Dino Charge Morpher one and stuff like that.
Now, just to let you know, guys, this is a weapon that the Red Ranger uses. If you guys watch the trailer, the promo for it, that he uses this in the cockpit. So I don't know if he's going to be using it outside the cockpit too, but we'll have to wait and see. So, guys, we will as the show progresses, we'll get more information on that. And then here's a look at the Cheetah Claw, which is going to be released in the fall. I think God, somebody organized this really crazy. Let me look.
Are we just skipping spring?
Yeah, this one's going to be this one's going to be released in spring. That's going to be released in spring, and I think these are going to be released in spring as well. So, and this one right here, the electronic Cheetah Claw is going to be released fall of 2019, and it's going to be $19.99. And once we get to the figures, you'll see what this is used for in the show. So on the bottom, we've got a little bit of the basic looking figure toys that have no electronics or no changing. They're just they got the Beast X, the Beast Racer Zord, and then you got the Beast X Megazord. So basically, they're just little toys. They're like, hey, look at this. So something fun for the kids to play with. These are the action figure assortments, which are going to be. These are going to be released in the spring.
They will be adding that to his collection.
No, I will not be getting this. These are $19.99. So, yep. If you guys ever want to get this, you should get it. Just if you like to have your Zords individually displayed and then have these Megazords like this, do whatever.
That means you, Nate.
Nope, not me.
That means you, Nate.
You know what this means, Dave? Hey, Dave, you know what this means for you? Silence is golden. So anyway, let's see. And next up, there's the packaging. So and now we've got a deluxe weapon that will be released. Is the
so beautiful.
The electronic.
Isn't that the saber they showed in the episode?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the Beast X saber, the Beast X electronic saber.
It's this, but with bigger blade.
Hold on, Rick. Hold that up. Hold that up. Hold it up.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep, that's what it looks like in the show. Only a little slightly bigger.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like that one's going to have the binocular mode. So how are they supposed to be able to spy?
Yeah. So this one is the Rangers, one of their sidearms they have in the show. And this will be released fall of 2019, and it's going to be $29.99. So as you guys can see, it does not have a mode where it turns into binocular mode, which I know a lot of people are like, oh, great, we can't do this, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what are you going to do? And I like how right here, instead of just a random thing right there, they have the animals right there, the cheetah, the gorilla, and the jackrabbit right in the circle. So it has lights and sounds, so that's good. And if you swing it up multiple times, it will say beast mode, and it'll have like a special electronic attack. So
I kind of like the trade-off, by the way, for the binocular mode.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be getting this fall as well.
And again, we got 2 years of Beast Morpher, so watch the binoculars come then.
No, but I kind of like the trade-off.
Yeah, there we go.
More like life-size versus like binocular gimmick. I kind of like that trade-off.
Yeah, so there you go. You're going to look at the...
I got enough binoculars.
And then you got this right here. So, yep, guys, if you look forward to getting that this fall, definitely pick it up.
I think, yes, we do need the binocular mode.
Yeah.
Because that large blade kind of interferes with one mode.
Yeah.
That we're not going to get.
Now, the question is, are they actually going to be using that in the show as binocular mode? So you never know.
Yeah, but
no. And and for those of you guys that want to dress up as Power Rangers, here's the Halloween costume you're going to be getting for this Halloween.
Hey, there's Nate.
Hey, silence.
Wait, where's the Gold Ranger? I don't see him there.
So anyway, there's that, and then we got Tilba. And now we're going to be getting into the figures. So here we go. The display of the figures, and then I don't think we're going to talk about these guys on the bottom until next episode, but right here we're going to talk about these figures. So let me go up to the figure line. These are the 6-inch figures that will be released.
Is he like in the middle of doing a dab?
I'm sorry?
Dab.
Ranger dab. Yeah.
Ranger dab.
Derek, do a dab. Do the dab.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Am I doing it? Is this right?
Close. Cool. Well, that's actually the morph, but okay. Anyway,
I'm trying to figure out what the hell he's doing and do that.
So there is the blue Beast Morpher Ranger.
Activate Beast Mode. What's the call?
Activate Beast Power.
Activate Beast Power, sorry.
So yep, here we go. Let's see. The action figures.
Activate Beast Power.
So these figures are going to be released in spring. These figures are going to be released in spring. And if you look at this, these are all going to be $9.99 each. And this is part of the first line that's going to be released in the spring. And the Blue Ranger, I like the detail. These are going to be 6 inches, so that's pretty cool. I like the look of the figures.
6 inches is always better.
Oh my God, Amanda, never again. And then we've got the Red Ranger, and you're probably wondering what those things are. Well, those are called the Morphix Keys.
We love
so each.
Keys. Yes.
Yeah. Each. The
right
every
here.
action figure is going to be included. Also, with the action figures and the B spots that they'll be releasing, will be included. Including a Morph X key. There's the Red Ranger.
Gonna have it.
And there is a look of Roxy.
But we already saw Roxy.
So there she is. Now, if you guys noticed, they did change her look, the color, for the show because
they cut her hair off.
Yeah. Well, she will be. I think she's going to be released in the fall. So she'll be out in the fall. And then the Cyber Villain Blaze will be released spring. So let me just read off who's going to be released in the spring, okay? We've got the Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Cyber Villain Blaze, and the one name that we have been wanting the villains will also include Morphix Keys, so that's pretty cool. And we finally got that mystery name that people have already said what it was going to be, the Tronic. The Tronic is a foot soldier. That's the foot soldier for Beast Morphers.
I'm on money it.
So there you go, guys.
Guys in pink leotards.
So yeah, well, actually more like magenta. It's more like
They're purple on the show. It's lighting.
It's more like magenta, maybe. But anyway.
Or is it spandex?
Oh God. Well, maybe.
Well, all foot soldiers are spandex.
No,
so
that was
there is the Yellow Ranger.
That was a joke. If you were Dr. K, you would say that is not spandex.
And also here, which will be released in the fall, which is one of the B spots, Jax.
Hey, Jax.
It's jacked up.
Wait, it's USADA.
Real quick.
Yes.
Why do we have carrots on the side?
Why does he have carrots?
He's a freaking jackrabbit. What could you expect?
He's a mechanical jackrabbit. He doesn't eat carrots.
Fun fact, rabbits actually do not like carrots, actually, in real life.
So anyway, here's a look at...
We give them carrots.
And as we were talking about cockpit modes, now this one, here we go. This will be released in the fall as well. This is going to be what we understand of in the description of the Cheetah Beast Claw, the Cheetah Claw. This is going to be called the Red Fury mode. So he's going to have the Cheetah Claw, the Cheetah Claw, and the Cheetah Blade. And this is outside the Zord. So I don't know if it's going to be used in the Zord 2, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, I think they actually showed an image in one of the promos of him wearing that armor in the Zord because he was using the Cheetah Blaster in the Zord.
No, it was really different. The visor comes down, and he wasn't wearing that armor. It was something else. This is outside the Zord, I think, but we'll have to wait and see because they haven't really. We're just in the first episode. So anyway,
going based on promo images.
Yeah. So anyway, here is the gold Beast Morpher Ranger. He will be included with a Beast Morpher with a Beast X key. Sorry,
Morph
Beast X. So many X. Morphix key. Thank you. And then in the back, right here, we've got Drilltron, which gold will be released in fall 2019, and then Drilltron will be released. Drillertron will be released fall 2019. And here is a look at the final form of Evox, which will be released in fall 2019. And then in the back, we've got the silver Beast Morpher Ranger, which will be in the fall of 2019. Now, you look back there a little bit, he's holding something different. He's not holding the sword. It looks like he's holding some type of... There's a gun right there, but it's... And then he's holding something else. The silver thing in his hand, that's like some sort of pincer, like the thing in front of the Beatles. So that might be a weapon that he'll be using in the show. Might be something different. Because a lot of them said that, a lot of the stuff that you see on the figures and the role playing will be used in the show.
Oh, wow.
Now, keep in mind, this was produced by Saban, but most likely used Hasbro budgeting.
Hasbro had a lot to do with this. Saban was just a consultant. And here are the Beast bots that will be released later. Let's see, where's
So thank the people of Rhode Island for these wonderful toys. Thank you very much.
These are the deluxe.
Yeah, thank all 5 people in Rhode Island.
These are the deluxe.
Surprisingly, there's actually 1 million people here in the state of Rhode Island.
You let me talk, for the love of God. I'm trying to finish talking here. Jesus. Okay. Deluxe figure assortment, which includes the Deluxe Beast Bot figure assortments, which are going to be released spring of this year. And we've got a look at the other 2 Beast Bots, which we have Cruise and Motor Mode. And then In the background, he does have his robot mode as well. And then we have a look at Smash. So that's pretty cool. Fire Fist. Hey, look at that. So, yep. And then these are going to be, I think, $14.99. So, guys, if you're interested in getting these, definitely pick them up when they come out in the spring. And then here are the 12-inch.
Higher price points.
Here are the 12-inch action figures that we release later, like, the Nutcracker-looking figures. The Red, Blue, and Cyber Villain Blaze will be released spring 2019. And these will also be $9.99. Yellow and silver will be released fall 2019. So my guess is gold will probably be released next time.
I'm gonna have to get the 12-inch figures.
Yep. So there you go, guys. If you like 12-inch figures, I'm sure they'll be released in the gold at some point. So we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, guys, there's a look at the 12-inch figures. That will the Red, Blue, and Cyber Villain Blaze will be released spring 2019, and the Yellow and Silver Rangers all 2019. So there's a little image. And now we are actually going to get to one of the role-playing items that we've been waiting to see. The Beast X Morpher. And this will be released this spring, of course. And the price point is going to be $29.99.
Oh, I thought it was $50.
Well, it's cheaper than that. Then that's good. But it's still $29.99. Wow.
And every Morphix key goes into it, and it has different adds different sounds. So yeah, I think the dial does turn, because if you look in the packaging right there in the background, the dial does look like it turns. The button works, and then that is the button that actually flips up the visor.
Do those turn into glasses?
Yep, that's the visor. Yep, it does flip up.
I don't know how that's gonna be part of the morph sequence, because they're just always shrouded by a cloud of colored, just clouds.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see in the next episode. So right here, the button. If you look right here, the red button, that's what flips up the visor, and it says, "Are you ready? Say it's Morphin time." And when you say it's Morphin time, you get lights and music and sound. So yeah, when you have the key in there, and then also the villain keys can go in there too, which means it's been hacked. So that's pretty cool.
So you can either choose light side or dark side.
Basically, yeah. So the Beast X Morpher will be released in spring, which I'm planning to get because it does look cool. And I think it will fit a lot of people's wrist.
They hope.
We hope.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. I mean, Bruno from MMPR Toys tried it out, and he said it fit his wrist perfectly. So, yeah. And it's pretty big, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like in person. Okay. And now we're going to be getting into what's replacing the Legacy line, the Lightning Collection. For those of you guys,
is better.
Now, for those of you guys that collect these figures and all that, these kind of figures, like the Legacy figures, well, we're going to be getting these. These are the Lightning Collection figure line, and they're going to be 6 inches, and the price point is going to be just like the Legacy figure line, which is $19.99. Okay, and here we go. Let's see which ones are going to be released. Okay, spring, they're going to release the Lord Zed, and they have a lot of the hands, different hands, and the growing grenade, whatever he calls that, and a little bit of a lightning effect they add to that. So I do like the look of Lord Zed, guys. If you go on HasbroPulse.com, yeah, they actually have this available for pre-order or GameStop or Amazon.
I got them all pre-ordered.
So except Lord Zed right now, I think he's kind of
Amazon fully discount.
He's kind of actually sold out. on Hasbro Pulse.com.
I mean, actually go find Amazon and go and take them in a back room after it's done and have a little fun.
Here is okay. Lord Zed will be released spring 2019 of this year, and then we've got the Beast Morpher's Red Ranger, which will be released in the fall with the Lightning Collection. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And also, for those of you guys that were a big fan of Goldar, well, there you go. He's going to be released. He's a GameStop exclusive, and he will be released in fall of 2019.
I have to get Zed and Goldar, definitely.
They need to release. Okay, I'll tell you right now. If they're releasing Goldar, they need to release Rita. I'll say that right now.
Scorpina.
They need Scorpina and Rita. There you go. They really need.
Or Draken.
Babu.
But
yeah, there you go, guys.
Wow. Finster. Putties.
So yeah, guys, and also the next up is this is going to be an anthology figure series. So any ranger from different
rangers.
It's probably going to take you a couple of years to complete a team or a season.
So yep, here are the there's the White Ranger Lightning Collection, which will be released spring of this year.
Someone decapitated Tommy.
I think it's funny that they decided to put the freaking head instead of him put the helmet there and then put his head right there. That would have made more freaking sense. That's the weirdest way to package a toy.
I mean, I do have one complaint from what I see in the image here.
Well, these are
Isn't Tyler toy that though? Isn't Tyler toy like that?
Hold on, wait. Hold on, James. James, hold on.
The actual figure to Saba where the coin is gold. But if you look at the packaging, Saba's little coin is just white.
Well, that's the back part, because when he's holding it upside down, if you look right here, look.
Yes, I understand that, but they should have done it on both sides.
My guess is it's probably just a prototype, and it's going to be colored on both sides. So we'll have to wait and see. So there's the White Ranger, and then here is the Dino Charge Red Ranger. Again, decapitated Tyler. Really? I don't get that.
The figure, they look just like the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and this will be released. I think this is in spring. Yep, this one is in spring as well.
Yeah.
And
all we got is Wave 1.
I like that they actually include the Patrol Morpher in for the Shadow Ranger. And look, Dargy Kruger. So he'll be able to. You can actually switch out the heads. But he's decapitated in the background again. Why? Why, Hasbro?
Actually, no. That is the mask from the prop from the show.
That makes sense, actually. But I do think that's interesting of how they actually include the Morpher too. So that's pretty cool. So yep, and this one will be released spring 2019, and they're all going to be $19.99. That's the price. So guys, the ones that are going to be released in spring is Mighty Morphin White, Lord Zed, Shadow Ranger, Dino Charge Red, and then in the fall we get the Beast Morpher Red Ranger, and then we get Goldar, the GameStop exclusive in fall. So
we also get MMPR Pink and Beast Morpher Yellow, but they just weren't shown.
You mean Beast Morpher? I thought it was Gold or something like that. Or Beast Morpher. Yeah, you're right. So anyway, guys, before we move on to the next topic, what do you think of what we're getting so far from Hasbro, from the Lightning Collection to Beast Morphers?
I think the first Ranger team we're going to be able to complete with the Lightning Collection could possibly be Beast Morphers instead of Mighty Morphin.
Yeah. So what do you think? So Rick, are you looking forward to getting some of this stuff?
I'm definitely going to have to get some. I'm not too interested in the White Ranger only because I have the Legacy figure. If I got him, it would just be to compare the two. But Goldar, Zed, definitely.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to, all right.
And of course, Beast Morpher ones because, let's face it, why not?
Yeah, Dave, what about you, man? What do you think of the toys that we're going to be getting from Hasbro?
I like them. Just
That's good.
Nothing I would really go out of my way to buy. Maybe the Morpher. But
Yeah, Amanda.
That might be it.
Yeah, Amanda, what about you?
Salute to Rhode Island and the people who's part of Hasbro. They made amazing figures.
Yeah, Derek, what about you, man?
I really like the Lightning line. It looks, it reminds me of the Marvel Legends kind of shit, which is a pretty high quality, and I weep for my wallet for all the things that I now want to buy.
Yeah, what about Beast Morpher toys? What do you think of those?
I don't know. I want the Zords because I always get the Zords, but I don't know how I feel about them yet. I'll have to see them in person.
Yeah, the Morpher, I do like what they're doing with the. I personally do like how they're doing with the Lightning line. I look forward to seeing those in person, and I do like what they're doing with the toys. Now, also just to let you know, the Morphix, the Beast X Morpher does include a Morphix key, but it's going to be a triple Morphix key, which is not in the show. There's just a little extra thing because it has 3 different keys you can put into the Morpher.
So you can
be triple X Morpher key.
What?
Call this a triple X Morpher key because I don't think they can show that on TV.
It's called the triple Morphix key.
It's the amazing store.
It's the toy. It's the toy they're gonna have with it, but
it allows you to have all 3 of the Ranger powers, so you can choose which one.
No, actually, it's red. It includes red, and Blaze, and I can't remember
the Beast Morpher's porno parody.
Oh dear God! But yeah, I look forward to the toy.
Hey,
I might actually.
I have to begin with. Keep going.
I might actually have to get the Red Ranger Beast Morpher figure because that is the actual key that will be used in the show. So, yeah, you'll have to wait, and we'll talk about that more.
Have to get the figures in order to be able to more.
Yeah, so anyway, we're going to move on to the next topic.
You didn't ask me about the toys.
Oh, I don't care about you. No. What do you think of the toys, James?
Just make it fast because I guess we're on a time crunch now. I really like the Beast Morpher ones. There's a couple of them I really want to get. Like the Morpher, I'm not really a Morpher guy, but I like the whole you get the voice activation of the Morph. I want to get the actual figures and the Zords. And as for the Lightning Collection, the whole fact that I already pre-ordered all of them that are out right now, I think sums up that I want them and they all look awesome. My only question is when we get to Rangers that were like multiple people, like the MMPR era, or the Turbo, I'm wondering, are we just going to get, like, chase figures of the different heads, or are we going to get, like, a Cat and Kimberly both in the box, or a TJ and Tommy in the Turbo one?
Probably, I'd have to say, that's a good question, because that's going to be kind of an interesting way of doing it, so, I don't know, we'll see what happens. By the way, James, did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. I just noticed that now.
I got this literally the week of the last episode last year.
Honestly,
okay.
If they include both Kat and Kim in the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger figure, I'd probably have to get 2.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, definitely for the you know, next episode we'll be talking about the other half of Hasbro, the Hasbro booth, which will include the Play School toys and the Micro Morphers are called. So anyway, but now we're going to move on to the next topic, which is Rick's Boom Time. And Rick will be talking about Soul of the Dragon. Rick, take it away.
It's been a while since I've read this, so I'll probably get everything wrong, but it is definitely a really good comic. I do recommend picking it up. It's a trade paperback style comic, so you don't have to buy separate issues. So, you know, Nate enjoys that because he's too lazy to get individual issues. You got Tommy even farther in the future from what we saw in Dimensions of Danger. He does have the Master Morpher, but it's not exactly performing correctly. It's having performance issues.
That's what she said.
Tommy does have implants for his back because of an injury, which is what caused the performance issues with the Master Morpher. So, yeah. But we do get to see his son, who does work for SPD. We also get to see that Tommy is friends with Finster. Yes, Finster's still alive. Yeah, he's alive in the beginning of the comic. And good. So, yeah. Has his own apartment.
Interesting.
Because, you know,
aliens come on Earth now.
yeah. So, definitely an adjustment. Not a palace, but he does still work on clay sculptures. There is another original character that is still alive as well, who is actually the actual main villain for the comic, Scorpina. So, yeah. I love that she's back.
Yeah.
So, yay.
And also, what about his son? There was something at the end that.
Yeah, the SPD Green Ranger that we saw with the Dragon Shield, that is Tommy's son, JJ. So he does become SPD Dragon Ranger, which is the green SPD Ranger.
And also, they're going by Bridge is the red SPD Ranger in this one. Pink and yellow are Sid and Z. Z and Sky is who?
No, never mind. Z and
Z
Sid.
and Sid.
Sid.
Yeah.
I kept hearing Nate say Zed. I'm like, Zed's never been a Ranger.
Yeah,
especially not a female Ranger. But yeah, Sky is the new Deca Ranger. Spoiler if you haven't read the comic. But hey. Yeah. So.
And the blue SPD Ranger
does spend time on Triforia.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit, the Blue Ranger is a female SPD Ranger, but she's from Hyperforce, which was the female green SPD Ranger from Hyperforce, but then she got promoted to become the blue SPD Ranger. Her name is Lina, I think her name is. But anyway.
I think it's Lena Song.
Lena Song? Yeah, Lena Song. Thank you. There you go. But anyway, so yeah, guys. So Rick, anything else you want to say about the comic?
Definitely worth picking up. Definitely worth the read. Trying to remember. Oh, the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger we actually get to see near the end of the comic is not actually Tommy in the costume. It's JJ. He uses the Master Morpher.
Yeah, and
which is probably
does Tommy turn into? Yeah, does Tommy turn into the Red Turbo Ranger?
Yes.
Yes. Also, you've got another villain that's back in there that really wasn't used heavily in Power Rangers, only like twice.
What's his name? Lokar. Yeah,
Yep.
the little head thing that.
The evil version of Zordon.
Lokar, who, according to some rumors, may be appearing in a couple weeks in Super Sentai.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, you mean the you mean like next week?
Yeah, there's rumors about him being the big bad of the special.
Oh yeah.
So
Lokar, who was he again? Wasn't he
Dai Satan.
Yeah, he's
from,
the one
Lightspeed,
that
right?
took Rita's son, or Pandora's son.
Oh, yeah.
Brought him back, gave Pandora her power, and all that other stuff. But
oh, yeah, him. Yeah.
So, Rick, do you have anything else to say about Soul the Dragon?
Not that I can remember.
Yep. So, basically, just go buy it, read it, enjoy it. So next up, guys, all of us. Now this is a shock. Derek has actually seen the first episode of Beast Morphers. So we are all going to review. We are all going to rate Beast Morphers episode 1, Unleash the Beasts.
All right, I'm a fucking hero. I get it.
Beasts Unleashed. Sorry. So guys, yes, Derek has actually seen the episode. So we're going to stop showing this screenshot. And what we're going to do is, instead of going with Amanda first, we're going to go with Derek. Derek, give us your spiel, my friend.
Yes.
That was an episode, and I watched it.
What the
Do I have to say more?
You fucking
It was
asshole.
not bad. It was a decent start. I already hate the bejesus out of the comic relief. They are the worst part of everything.
So what would you rate this?
Rushed. Okay. The show. Carry on with someone else for a second.
Okay. Okay. We'll go to Amanda now. Amanda?
I will admit it did prove me wrong a bit, because I did like some of the things they showed in this episode, but this is the first episode, and I'm not trying to be negative, but we still have many episodes to go, so let's not just jump to conclusions. But I did like some of the things, like teenage romance drama. It's like, what is this, 90210? Which, by the way, they're doing a reboot on that.
Another one?
Yeah, this ain't nothing about... Nope. Talk about it after. This ain't about that. We'll talk about that after. Okay. So what do you rate this episode?
I guess 7.
Okay. Derek, what do you rate this episode?
Talking to me?
Yes. What do you rate this episode?
It was probably a 7. It was rushed. That's my biggest problem, is that it should have been a 2-parter for an introduction.
Yeah. And look, ladies and gentlemen, we also got Derek's... I don't know if you guys know this, but Derek's...
I have to go. Here she is.
Going to be... engaged. He is engaged. Everybody, let's congratulate Derek. Congratulations.
Yay! Woo! Yay!
I sucked this poor bitch into it. She's stuck with me now. She can't
She's
know
like,
what's happening, so she's...
She's like, what the f is going on?
I
tell her
am actually legally able to perform the marriage. If
We should do it at PMC. One at PMC.
Dude, no. Maria will not.
That gives over a year to plan.
Maria will not go for that. I know that for a fact. So,
No, but just it would be like a small thing with us.
Empowering your cast members as the witnesses for the marriage.
Oh, she has been talking about wearing spandex to the next PMC to get married there.
Just goes table to table. Hi, can I get an autograph? No, be my best man. What? You're like the 5th person I asked. Be my best man.
People.
We just have the actors show up and they sign the marriage certificate as the witnesses.
You think? Oh, they'd be keeping that.
They can get married outside next to the water fountain that's outside the convention center.
Not as actual co-host.
So anyway, as we plan their wedding, as we're planning his wedding,
you guys plan on stuff like that.
The actual details of what they have in the wedding, like the flowers, the dress, the tux.
Just don't fight Desperado.
That's on them to do. I'm just going to turn around and convince a couple of the Power Ranger actors to be the witnesses.
So anyway.
Hey, some of the Power Ranger actors like me, so maybe I can ask them.
So, yeah, Derek, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
All right. James, what did you think of, here's your chance to give your little spiel on the episode and your rate. Go ahead.
I like it. I like it that there was a lot of world building, like the people actually knew what a Power Ranger was, and hey, the monsters grow big, you know what I mean? We didn't get the same stick of, what's a Power Ranger? You mean they can grow big? You know, you have the mayor saying, listen, kid, before you were born, Rita Repulsa has been blowing crap up to kind of kill the Power Rangers. I think you guys are doing something in the wrong here. So I like that little nod to continuity. I like the cast so far. I liked a little bit of the drama with the dad and being the mayor and the mom being the commander and Blue and Roxy dating before they were Rangers. I like that stuff. So if I had to give it a rating, I'll give it like an 8 out of 10, I guess.
Okay. Rick, what about you, man?
Because the comic relief team, well, gave me Victor and Monty flashbacks. I'm assuming.
Rick?
They didn't go that far.
Yeah, Rick,
I mean,
go
there
ahead.
wasn't smart jokes.
Yeah.
But the comic relief can be fine-tuned. It was only the first episode. But, as for, I do agree with Derek, it should have been a two-parter. But, for what we got, it was actually a decent episode. They name-dropped Rita Repulsa. They name-dropped Galvanex.
Sledge.
They also turn around and name-drop Sledge from a different universe.
Oh yeah, they mentioned the different universes.
Yeah, they are aware of the Ranger multiverse.
Yeah, but which universe is this one in?
It's probably in the main universe, probably, because they mentioned Rita.
They did mention Rita actually attacking, so
They also mentioned Sledge, too.
Exactly.
But Sledge did attack the PRU.
He did come into the regular universe, but did the world see the Poisey show?
Probably.
If
Maybe.
the world saw the Poisey show, then they know who the Rangers are.
Now my brain hurts.
Not surprised there.
So, I mean, you have that issue there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was a really great episode. I do like the fact that the Rangers got their power because the bad guys were trying to force them into the machine that would give them the power. But they were hoping it would actually turn them evil.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, now, my only problem is, earlier, Blue, the hose that leads to Blue's chamber where he got his power, was caught by the laser that Red shot through in order to save Blue from becoming evil. So, I'm not sure how he still got his power, considering, but, I mean,
I think that was because,
whatever.
like, if you look at it, there still was Morphex in the containers, like, throughout the whole thing, so they probably only used, like, a little bit of it. Who knows?
So, in other words, he has less power than the other two?
Who knows?
But, I mean, the thing is, with Blue being the only one who was really trained for being a Ranger, I would actually like to see them spin 5 or so episodes where Blue is the actual leader of the team. It would be different. I mean, the last time we had someone not Red leading the team was
Alien and Time Force.
Yeah, we had Jen from Time Force. We had White from Alien Rangers, and we had Tommy as the White Ranger for Mighty Morphin.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Okay, so Dave, what do you give this one?
Well, first,
Go ahead,
let
man.
me get
Give
a
your
retina,
little
let me get a retina scanner to blind y'all.
Yeah, you did. You did give it a rate, didn't you?
No,
What was your rate? Go ahead and give your rate.
I'll give it an 8.
Okay, so go ahead, man.
Quick, I'm looking for my retina scanner so I can blind y'all. But I liked it. I do agree. Victor and Monty flashbacks for the with the comedy duo, but it's not too bad. The whole part where they were like mentioned, the whole part where they it was Roxy and Ravi like just couldn't be together. That kind of got to me. I was like, oh come on.
It's 90210.
We haven't had two like it seems like every time we have like a possible couple throughout the entire season, they take it away.
Yeah. So
what do you expect?
True. The only thing that really gets to me is the fact that we didn't get to see an actual morph.
Technically, it's a half thing because the cloud is presented.
True, but I mean, like the actual like morph, like using the actual morpher, we didn't get to see that, and that kind of gets to me. But other than that, that's it. Like
it was an explosion this time.
So, what about so what's your rating on this, man?
I would give it a somewhere between a 9 and a 9.5.
Okay. All right. So we got you guys out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and get my spiel. I really did. I really like this episode. Now I know that it felt rushed. I mean, the thing is, okay, what the problem was, I think, was because of commercials, because they just were showing too many commercials with the show, and I think that's just kind of ridiculous that they had that many commercials for a season premiere. And then, now I know a lot of people with the theme song, a lot of people didn't like how it was short. Well, you got to think to yourself. I mean, the beginning of the episode was pretty long. They just really got, then they had to do the theme song, so you had to limit the time of the theme song. So I like the theme song. It's really good. It's really catchy.
And it's short.
Yeah, so it's not bad. I didn't dislike it at all. I enjoyed it. The comedy duo, which is the actors Christina Ho and Cosme Flores, playing Betty and Ben Burke. They're brother and sister. So they have already confirmed that they are brother and sister, and they work as security guards, which is kind of funny how they're getting kids to be security guards. So, but yeah, so that they're gonna be. I mean, I honestly think they're gonna be an interesting comedy duo. A brother-sister comedy duo. That's gonna be different.
They're twins too,
in my opinion. Well, they're supposed to be twins, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I look forward to seeing. But I look forward to seeing how their characters progress. And then we got to look at one of their hangout spots, which is Riptide Gym, where Blaze is teaching. Where Blaze is teaching karate, and he ain't no Jason. I'll tell you that much right now. He freaking starts fighting with Rory. Now,
no, that's just him being a little bit of an airhead.
I like that how they did that. How it symbolizes why he's.
Can I get my spiel, please? You guys already had your chance to talk. Jesus. Don't kill you. Never. Don't kill you. Go kill you. I swear. Go kill you. Anyway, so, I like that setup. I like how they set that up, and I look forward to seeing. And I like how at the beginning those two, that Roxy, the original candidates of the cadets from the Grid Battle Force. Oh, by the way, the city's name is Coral Harbor. So there you go. Just like Pearl Harbor, but Coral Harbor. That makes sense. So anyway, so the mayor, he's not really fond of the idea of them trying to use the morphing grid where it could be displayed to anybody, and because it's a dangerous idea.
He didn't know about the Rangers though, so it was Commander.
Well, he didn't know about the Rangers that were being created because that was a classified project. So I did let me get to that point. They showed the relationship between Devin and his father. I like how they had character development in the show. They got into more development with the characters before they actually became the Rangers. As we know, Rory is a really rebellious teen that plays video games, and his father wants him to get a job doing something more productive, like cleaning carpets. Really? So anyway,
Nate, go clean carpets for a living.
So anyway,
he actually takes people's money at a sandwich place, so that's actually more productive.
Yeah. So anyway, then we introduce another character, which is the commander, which has been a while since we've had a female mentor since Dino Charge. Well, not really. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, her name is Commander Shaw, and I think Ranger Wikia put her name as Maddie Shaw, and she's the lead commander of Grid Battle Force. We get her character, and then they introduce the scientist behind the one that actually unlocked the Morphin Grid and turned it into a liquid substance into Morphix, which is Nate Silva. Apparently, he was 10 years old when he discovered a way to unlock the Morphin Grid. That's one smart kid.
What did you do when you were 10 years old?
I discovered Power Rangers. So anyway, when we get to the point where they're in the lab, all that stuff, and he sees that they are creating their own team of Rangers, they do not reveal who the 3 Rangers are to the mayor because their identities must remain secret, of course. And then we reveal that the 3 candidates for being the Beast Morpher Rangers are Roxy, Blaze, and Ravi. So I thought that was really cool of how they kind of did a little twist there, that they were stating that, you know, the villains, that they become the villains later, were supposed to be Rangers. And of course, like Dave mentioned, Roxy and Ravi did have a relationship, but they had to break it off because of the rule that Rangers cannot date, which I think is a lie, which I think is kind of ridiculous. Because the past seasons, Power Rangers characters have dated. Let's go back. Thank you.
It is a government. It's a government organization, so maybe it's their rule.
But
Okay,
like,
true.
here's the thing: Rangers date, but they don't have like a serious relationship.
Yeah, but
which is the part I hate. Like, it's like, have a relationship for at least one season. It'd be nice.
They did
yeah, but anyway.
They what?
So
you're right.
during that whole time when they're actually Devin is on the side spying on it because he wanted to break in and use their battle simulator because apparently it's the hardest thing to ever beat. And then
security.
Anyway, so we also introduced so they did introduce Zoe Reeves, which she works in the laundry department. Interesting. But anyway, so we actually
better than me.
So during the time they actually do show Evox going into the Morphix, scare the crap out of Devin, and he's the one that knows that there's something going on, there's something wrong. He tries to warn them. Of course, they don't listen. They put him in the detention area.
Yeah, it's just the mayor's son.
Yes. Yeah.
So
go to detention. You've got
and then as the ceremony for the mayor gets ready to release the Morphix into the Morphix Tower network, that's when they start creating the Rangers by combining the animal DNA with the Morphix. So as that's going on, here comes Evox reveals himself and starts corrupting the Morphix, which turns Roxy and Blaze into his evil avatars, which I thought was really cool. Because I did like how Blaze, when his evil twin copy, and he fell down, and then you see the guy outside the helmet, and then he puts the helmet on. That was awesome. I'm like, yes, that is so cool. And then they introduced Roxy's avatar. So yeah, and then they attack everybody, and they try to, Nate's trying to hide and try not to get hurt. Then here comes Devin and Zoe helping out Ravi. Ravi gets saved by Devin before Evox could corrupt him and make him into an evil avatar. So they fight him off. And then they almost end up losing. And Nate saves them. Yeah, go Nate. Shoots and then he activates the morphin sequence, and they become the Beast Morpher Rangers, which I thought that was pretty cool how they did that.
And then
they explained a lot of, they show how the villains get transported to a different dimension with this transporter, which also can transport their weapons and their morphers and the way they use the Morphix Keys, which their weapons are called, like we already know about the Beast X Saber. The blaster is called the Beast X Blaster, which I've been saying for a while that's probably what they're going to end up calling it. And then you've got the Beast X Morpher, and then also the Morphix Keys, which will be individually representing the Rangers, like the key that comes with the toys. So if you guys are gonna want to actually
comment about those names of all that, we got like everything is Beast X, and then you go to the keys, you got Morphix. Like,
well, because it has the Morph X in the keys, and that's why.
Yeah, it does, but it's like.
And the transporter is pretty cool, and so, now
the transporter is a toy.
The what?
Are we gonna get the transporter as a toy?
Yeah. Well, if you think about it,
real functioning.
The actual transpods that they used in Go Buster, that might be a thing. So we'll see what they're. I mean, I wonder if they're going to call that the transporter. I think. So anyway.
Yes, Rick, we're going to get transporters.
So I liked that they showed off their powers.
You never know.
Guys, I'm trying to finish so we can get this done. Come on. Here we go.
We're 2 hours into this somehow.
So we get into, they fight and they show their animal powers they have. The Red Ranger has the DNA of a cheetah. The Yellow Ranger has the DNA of the jackrabbit. And the Blue Ranger has the DNA of a gorilla, which I think is kind of interesting of how they did it because they actually gave him a bicep. That was kind of funny. The Blue Ranger, I want to bump you up. So
get to the chopper.
And they reveal that Commander Shaw is Ravi's mother. So yeah, and then they also revealed that their evil avatar copies are
evil twins.
The reason why Roxy and Blaze are still in a deep sleep and they're not waking up because they're awake. So the only way they can actually get them to wake them up is by destroying their evil counterparts. So I look forward to seeing how that's going to turn out. We did not get any monster of the day in this. We didn't get the foot soldiers in this one yet. So next episode, and we didn't get the Zords yet.
Well,
so
monster of the day was Roxy, I guess.
Nope, none of them were monsters of the day. Those were the generals.
True.
But anyway, guys, so
the generals were the monster of the day.
Yeah. So the next episode is called Evox's Revenge. So, guys, that's the next episode for next Saturday. So, guys, definitely tune in for that. I give this episode a 10. I enjoyed it, even though that some things did feel rushed. But at the same time, I'm glad that they used original footage. Everything was perfect because, they stuck with the original footage. And it was I just really enjoyed it. It was really good. So, I look forward to seeing more of Beast Morphers and what we can expect from the show. The cast. If you guys follow them on Instagram, they have a great time. Seriously, they're like a big family. They're all crazy. It's hilarious. Seriously, you go on there, you see them just acting all nutty and everything. It's just funny. So I look forward to seeing more of Beast Morphers. I cannot wait.
Wild Rory.
So, anyway, guys, that's it on this episode of LR4. We're back. This is season 7.
Yay.
And we will be talking more and more topics that were originally going to be on this episode, but I moved them to the 108th episode. So, guys, make sure you keep an eye on that. Hopefully, Amanda will find something to do with her topic because it'd be nice to have her topic back. Maybe we'll figure something out. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, guys, before we log off, I always give my co-host a chance to give a little spiel here and there before we sign off. Amanda, I'm going to start with you. Go ahead.
Good to be back. Congratulations to Derek. And because it's like we got twice good news because I said I was going to be an aunt in July, and now we know Derek is getting married. And
congratulations on that, by the way, again, Amanda.
Thank you. I'm heading to Ranger Stop in November, and I know definitely when the tickets come out for PMC, I will be going to that. And
I hope we all are.
I can't wait to see what Beast Morpher has in store. I really hope they prove me wrong. And there's also one more thing. Oh yeah, that's right. Next month for charity, I'm dressing in drag.
Well, that was interesting. That was a little turn. Okay, Derek, go ahead, man.
Yeah, good to be back, and hopefully next week I'll have all my shit sorted out. So I'm not here for just half an episode.
And also, he's
Maybe
not
he'll
going to.
actually watch episode.
And also, just let you know, guys, he's not dressing in drag, so you don't have to worry about that.
You don't know my life. Shut up.
Hey, Nate,
You keep. Wait, hold on, Derek. You keep your personal life with Maria outside the show, okay? Okay.
Hey, Nate, hey, Nate, maybe if you ask me why I'm dressing in drag for charity, maybe you know the whole story.
Oh boy. Okay. Anyway, James, go ahead and give your spiel, my friend.
I just want to do a few quick little things here. First, happy birthday to my dad. You know, it's his birthday was last week, so happy birthday to you, Dad. Another thing is, you know, obviously it's great to be back here watching the show with my James Club, Too Sweet.
Oh, hashtag Team Amanda.
And another thing I wanted to say real quickly is about is also that speaking about commercials, you know, that aired during Nick, you might notice that there was a WWE wrestler who was promoted on it, Roman Reigns, who just this week came back to wrestling after getting remission from his leukemia diagnosis. So welcome back, Roman Reigns. You know, good thing you fought and killed the cancer, beat its ass, hit it 1, 2, 3. And I guess that's all I got to say about that stuff. So great to be back, guys, and can't wait to see you guys next year at the next PMC in 2020, hopefully.
All right, Rick, give your spiel, my friend.
I'm unprepared.
He's gonna write his shit down probably. He's like, yeah.
Just so you know,
I'm gonna have a plan. I need like 10 weeks to prepare for next week's episode.
Yeah, right. We're not gonna be that long.
So you know, Rick always goes with scripts.
Yeah, just say, Rick. Just say.
Actually, I take out of scripts. They kind of screw up the news.
Yeah, Rick. Just say, I'm glad to be. We're glad to be back. Blah blah blah. Hi.
What this will be on next week?
Okay. All right.
Well, we might be back next week. Who knows? I might actually sleep.
No, who knows? All right. I almost called you Devin again. Jeez, why do you have to have a D for your name? Dave.
Well, it's good to be back. Looking forward to the next episode, and hopefully we see you guys at PMC 2020. And just to reassure you, I'm human.
Yeah, and just to let you know, guys, he's like freaking really close, just like freaking James is. He's like literally right up to the thing, like, hey. Hey. He doesn't believe in. No, I don't think he believes in personal space. Could you imagine him being in person, going, "Hey, it's nice to meet you."
I'm holding it in I'm holding it in like a little like container or something, like to kind of.
Yeah, Derek, that's what we're gonna do when we talk from each other. We're gonna like touch each other's nose and talk and say, "It's good to see you, man. How's it going? How's it going? It's good to see
Nate.
you."
Hi, how's it
Took
going?
that joke.
Hi.
It sounds kinky.
There's Club Too Sweet.
What? So, anyway, guys, I'm happy to be back. Definitely next week's
humans.
Yes, we're not evil avatar copies of ourselves.
Or are we?
Speak for yourself.
So anyway, guys, we'll be back with another episode of LR4, and Beast Morphers is on 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Nickelodeon. And
Back
also,
to
guys,
morning routines.
also, if you guys missed seeing Beast Morph, if you guys ever missed seeing an episode of Beast Morphers, you can also watch it on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. So, guys, you can watch it at that time too. So, on Nickelodeon.
8:30 Eastern.
And then, and guys, our episode 108 is going to be titled "Going Full Beast Mode." So, yep, there we go. So, guys, until then, thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like our page. Make sure you guys subscribe to LR4. Give this episode a thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys click that bell to make sure you guys get more news, which might be a while.
Notification squad.
Yeah, so anyway, guys, stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect. Sorry, may the power protect you. I swear to God, I am going to. Nope, you're done. And remember, guys, it's Morphin time. See you next week. And Amanda has this.